Welcome to this another video in Market Talk YouTube channel. So today the videos was a little late due to my personal work. I got stuck up. So hope you don't mind, because normally on Fridays there could be delays because of some work has to be done. Okay, so let's jump into the topics and what happened today in the market. And today is a complete range bound day, and intraday trading, nobody could have made money unless you had some positions in the yesterday. Yesterday you have taken some positions. Let us understand what I have done trade today, what positions I have taken yesterday, and what how I managed also little, and the market view today. And new thing also will learn today something more. I mentioned that 50 likes for yesterday's video, and today I got 51 likes. Last time I checked was 51 likes. This shows that how interested you are in putting your mind for learning. I'm really happy for that. I have some people who are really wanted to learn. You are showing that interest. That's more than important for you. Anybody, the passion to learn is important. That's a stepstone for your success. So okay, so I'm sure that you people who are liking the video are really interested in learning. I'm here to give whatever I can teach to you and to ensure your trading success. Okay, so please be with me and also with you, and any people who are joining the YouTube channel now, subscribing now, need to go through the past videos also, because I'm not repeating anything every day. Everything what I told yesterday is most of times you have to rehearse that whatever I have shown yesterday before, but you have to be thorough with the topics what I taught long back. Start with the trading mantra for the day. A trader always needs someone who can monitor the trading performance and pinpoint the mistakes. This is a very important thing actually. I have told in some videos before also, like when you are in school, you have some progress report, your teacher gives a progress report and your parents sign it, your performance is appraised. Similarly, when you come to college, there is a mark sheet, degree, everything is there. Then when you come to office, you have employer, you have boss, big boss, appraisal process, incentive, promotion, salary, HR appraisal process, everything is there. So everywhere your performance is monitored and you are tracked and you start performing. But in trading career, there is nobody to appraise you, nobody is to monitor you. You have to monitor yourself. Okay, so this is a problem with the traders community. Okay, but because really speaking, there is nobody is there to monitor you, because your spouse may not be understanding what is the process, because she cannot guide you. Okay, other traders also will not, nobody will do guide you for free also, because it needs some time. Okay, so there is a process where somebody need to monitor you, what's the mistakes you are doing, how you can change the mistakes, how you can fix your mistakes. That is required. I'm planning to start something process like that at a very nominal cost, if some, because there is a time involved. But I want to help the traders also because a lot of people are calling me. I cannot spend so much time for each and every person. Okay, so if anybody is interested, you can put in the comments. Okay, I will make the process for how to do the mentoring for the traders and guide them also, so that I can make some live sessions also and do some process, so whereby I can guide them where the mistakes they are making. But they need to share their trade book, they need to share their P&L, they need to be transparent. Then only I can guide them, and I can tell what are the mistakes you are doing, where you can change your problems, where the mistakes you can fix it, how you can improve your trading experience. Okay, once you do the process of appraisal, then you can come fast in your trading career. Okay, hope you are able to understand what I'm trying to tell. Okay, let's come into the power of 2. So in the power of 2, the changes what I mentioned yesterday, that regard McGinley indicator I have modified here. Instead of normal simple moving average, I put this McGinley indicator 20 and 200. Now it will be very clear movement for you. Now if you see the McGinley indicator of 20 is flat, means range bound. It's going to be range bound, and you can just take the trades accordingly. No need to look for trending moves. In case of Bank Nifty also, it's almost a flat only, there is no change at all. So you need to take the trades accordingly, because the VIX also has come down below 20. So that way you cannot take the very profitable intraday trades on daily basis like before. Now you have to take positions only. That's the way you can make money. Otherwise if you see like a day for yesterday, On Wednesday the price what was there, then Friday, so the Thursday it was a gap down, then there is no chance for you to take the profits or into the trade. Then again today it was a gap up. So there is no way you can make money if you are doing intraday nowadays based on this low VIX, because particularly low VIX is there, then there is no chance that your intraday traders are getting opportunity to make money. That's the way how the traders are trapped. So times are changing every now and then. Now the VIX will also increase. Maybe in September it can come, but for that till the time you should be patient and you should be adapting yourself to change yourself how you can dynamically improve your trading methods. Okay, coming to let me just review this 22,500 call in 2 minutes chart. Simply there is no indicators, just valuation lines. In the studies you select valuation lines, you will get this average, 1 standard deviation, 2 standard deviation. So if you see today it went to 2 standard deviation, it came to 2 standard deviation, up down, that's it. That's the only thing between the 2 standard deviations is moving, nothing else. And 22,500 call from one, I sold for 200, I told you in the morning. Then after that it went to 170, 175 I squared off actually. 25 points I booked, that's it. Because in maximum 20%, 15-20% only you can get on intraday basis. That's what you should remember. On low VIX period, 15% of the premium on the top whatever you're selling, that's maximum you can get. So after that 175 I sold and squared off, that's it. You not get more money in that on intraday trade. So in coming to the position what I have taken, I'll just write here so that you will be able to understand. Okay, so I'll just tell you what are the positions I have taken on Thursday. So I sold 11,500 put of this weekly expiry, this weekly expiry. I sold 6 lots, 6 lots at 220 something. Okay, then I bought 11,000 put weekly expiry, 6 lots at 35 something. Okay, then I bought 11th. Then so what I done is I sold, because assume the market comes down. When the market comes down, then the production will be very less. If you see here, assume market at the time the pen was around 11,300, correct? So if the market comes down by around 100-200 points, then I'll be losing like 100. Assume 100 points it comes down, then my loss will be around 45,000. Okay, for 6 lots, 450 quantity, 450 into 100 means for 100 movement I'll be losing 45,000 rupees as the amount. So for the purpose what I have done is I have not taken the full hedge actually. I just sold 11,000 call September month expiry, 3 lots only, because I was expecting that the confirmation from FIs is not there. Okay, if the market comes down also, this one I sold for amount 470 rupees. Okay, I sold for 470 rupees. So total amount collected was 225 into 470. So there is a cushion also, because when the market is around 11,300 and 170 points premium is there, you assume that market comes to 11,000. Assume 11,000 market comes, there's a less chance actually. There is no chance, because assume that this one the 11,000 call September expiry will come down with 300 by 250 points actually. That should not happen actually. So I was very sure that if anything comes also, then what will be the problem? If you see here 45,000 is the loss I will do on per 100 points movement. The chance is very less that I will be losing only 45,000, because here I will make money here. Even 100 points if I gain here, then I will get 225 into 100. So 25,000 at least I will get here. So 25,000 only risk is there, because in the market there is no strategy that is giving zero risk. There is nothing like that. You have to manage the risk, minimize the risk. You will take some chance. Otherwise, what happens that if you completely hedge, assume that I have sold 6 lots here completely, then I am completely hedged. There is no problem at all. But I have to pay some money for the premium also. That is also possible. But this is a view I have taken. Assume that I have sold 6 lots for 670. Then how I have done is I just done 3 lots only. Okay. But you could have taken 6 lots also. There is no problem. 11,500 call weekly expiry I bought 3 lots. 3 lots for how much? It was around 35 I believe. 35 I bought. Okay. So in case the market moves up, then 470, okay, then all the time value has to be taken out. 11,300 was the option pain, and there is less chance that it will go to 11,400 also. If it goes by 100 points also, then this amount is there to cover me up. So this way I have taken chance on this, and 660 today market opened at 160, around 160, then I sold at 160 I sold. So 160 means the profit was around 220 minus 160, 60 points profit on this. And here this 35 rupees has become to 16 rupees actually, and this became 45 rupees. So here 10 rupees I gained here, and here I lost 16 rupees. So net loss was 6 points. 6 points loss net. But at the same time, if you see here, 470 was there, which one 470 has gone to 505 something is there. Okay, the loss was how much? 35 points. 35 points loss in this. But what I have done is the amount I squared off, 6 lots I squared off. Instead of that 3 lots what I had, I sold today 3 lots of 11,500 put at 305. Okay, so what I have done is I protected, I just made some cushion here. So this 35 points will come down actually, and then I will recover that money. So overall, as of now, for the weekly expiry, I made some 60 points, 50 points at least I made. This is how I manage the trade here today. See, over a period of time, maybe it looks confusing for me. If you are able to understand the hedging process, how you are hedging, because you cannot, when the market is already come up, by selling puts you cannot hedge now, because what happens that when the market is on the up move already is gone so much, when you are shorting the puts and hedging, you will not get protection actually. When the market has come down a lot, okay, you cannot sell call and do the hedging. So that's what you have to understand. Over a period of time, by just listening to my videos, you will understand the hedging process also. I will teach you slowly and steadily. If you're not understanding, don't bother. But those who have understood a little, I'm happy about that. But over a period of time, you will be able to understand hedging process, because this is low risk. Okay, what happens is you have to understand some logics also here. This 470 what I sold here September expiry, this is no way it can become like 100 or something on one day itself. From 470 it cannot become. Definitely it will take time to dilute, unless otherwise some big selling sell off comes like 10% lower circuit something. Okay, there's a only chance it become like that. Otherwise you don't need to worry, because if you always worry about more upper circuit to lower circuit every day, if you worry, then you should not be in the market. Okay, that's what you have to understand. Hope the video is not taking long. Let me just take to the next slide. So coming to the daily view, the market Nifty is in the range only. Arun up is around 92 and Arun down is 0. So completely is a bullish setup only, nothing to worry, and we not broken the lower channel. So till the time we are not breaking the lower channel, which is around 11,250, we should not bother at all in case of Nifty. If you see yesterday, the Heikin Ashi gave a red signal, a red candle, and again immediately it became a green candle. So this completely shows that normally Heikin Ashi is a noise cutter. Even Heikin Ashi is getting trapped. Okay, this is the way movement is happening in the market to trap all the retailers who are novice and who have no idea about the market, who are coming newly and started doing making a lot of transactions or doing a lot of trades. They are getting trapped completely, because you have to be very cautious. It will take time to understand what's the traps happening in the market, because there are a lot of traders in the market now, because many people lost their jobs and they want to make money, and trading is the only way they think they can make money. It's not so easy, and because it's like a profession, like a doctor, you study for doctor and you cannot go and start making surgery from day one itself. It will take a lot of process. Okay, you have to it will take time. At least I'm telling you, as option trader, to become profitable consistently, minimum 3 years you have to spend time. So till the time, if you are want to leave a job and come doing the option trading, do the option trading parallelly, but you may not be able to make money during that time. But once you understand the market movement over a period of time, after 3 years, once you leave the job or something coming, it will take at least 6 months for you. So 1 year also, after that also, then you understand the real market scenario. It's not like no, love marriage. You do during love time, you will see a different face. After marriage, it will be a different scenario. So that's the way how it is. When you are in the job, you have the cushion of monthly salary, then you think I can if you lose also in the job, I can replace the money with the salary. But once you lose the job or leave the job, then you don't have any other income, only the trading income if you are planning. Then for that you need a very very strong edge. Okay, so remember all these things. You cannot just leave the job just thinking that trading I can make millions and millions of money. For that you need to spend a lot of time, effort, energy. Okay, and luck also should favor you. And in case of bank nifty, because so many psychologists also telling you that's very important for you as a trader, that the strategies is only 10-15% only. The psychology part, the money management part, risk management part is very very important. That is remaining everything for trading purpose and success. So bank nifty also same thing. If you see Heikin Ashi, red two candles and then one with the red candle, green candle. So lot of choppiness in the market and there is no strength at all. Bank nifty particularly, if you see here, we got a sell signal in Arun. Okay, but this is cannot be taken as a granted sell signal. Okay, let me just show you with the example of what happened in the past. Because Arun up crossing Arun down is sell signal, correct? So if you see here for bank nifty, where is it? Okay, in the past, just analyze the past. Okay, in the month of October. Okay, if you see here in the month of October, what happened? We got a sell signal here, similar to what we saw now when the price was around 30,066. What happened after that? The sell signal got reversed and around 30,600 it got reversed and started a big move. So whenever the crossover comes, the crossover should be in the middle actually, around 40 to 60. That's the level crossover should come. Then only it's a pure sell signal, buy signal. If it is happening at the bottom or at the top, then it will be a fake sell signal, buy signal. So this way you can know also from Arun that whether the sell signal is fake or a real signal. Okay, you can just go through the past also and understand where and all we got signal like this. If you see here, the signal we got around 62. Okay, 40 to 60 is where you can got sell signal. It is a real sell signal here. Okay, though here we got a buy signal here, then it got reversed immediately. Where we got the buy signal 3716, then 3400, 300 points only at this fake signal came here, though it happened in the in between actually, the choppiness we saw. Okay, so this way here also you saw here the buy signal we got here, and then it got at the top. Okay, not much of the money we got actually, around 600 points we got. So this way analyze it, because there is no holy grail 100% perfection something will happen. You have to use the your view also sometimes. Most of times that also works. I told you like your two eyes are market view, your view and technical analysis both. You can manage with one eye, but two eyes is preferred. Okay, that's what you have to understand. You cannot blame technical analysis or you cannot blame market view. Okay, both you have to take side by side. What is understanding, what is market happening, and so many things you have to see. Okay, next coming to the next thing, Ichimoku cloud. So Tenkan Sen, still we are not even close below Tenkan Sen. Okay, the Tenkan, at least the price should go below this, and Tenkan Sen has to cross below Kijun Sen here, then only some weakness can come in Nifty. Till the time whenever it goes, just let it go, and then once we get sell signal, then be ready for the selling. Now I'm just keeping an eye on 11,000 call option, as I mentioned in the last video also. 11,000 call option, I'm keep building it. I'm expecting that we will go below 11,000 in the month of September at any cost. Yeah, otherwise also what happened is you keep 11,000 call as a short, and that is the base, and then you just keep shorting the puts and you buy the call option. Okay, for intraday basis and position also. Assume now you you sold 11,000 call option, month and expiry. Now weekly expiry 11,300 put you are selling. Okay, that is the way you have to make money using the call what you sold, and keep recovering that money in the weekly options, because next week expiry is 24 September. If you believe, because 11,000 call has to be tested zero, I am expecting 11,000 call which is trading on 500 rupees in September will become zero. Okay, but you cannot take naked position, you have to take the hedged position only. That's very important. If assume that if it goes something, vaccine comes and people started feeling well and everything goes fine, we can go 12,000 also. Then that time you should be ready to cut off your positions. What is the indication is option pain. Option pain, whether it is moving up or down, you have to see. whether the spot price is breaking the option pain on the upside or downside. Always remember the rule: when the spot price breaks the option pain and goes down, then it is a weakness and be ready for down move. Similarly, when the spot price breaks upside the option pain and goes up, then it is bullish. Now option pain is 11,300, we are trading at 11,350 or 370. Okay, once option pain remaining standard and then we break 11,300 and go down, then be ready for down move. Okay, then 100 to 200 points easily you can get on the downside below the option pain. Then option pain will keep chasing the spot price. Then coming to the Ichimoku cloud for Bank Nifty, here there is a choppiness, there is no new view, continuously same thing happening for past several days. And in case of Nifty, it is trying to break out and then is not able to go up and is coming down. The breakout is looks to be fake and it's trying to, a lot of gaps are there. We gap up, then gap down, then gap up. It is a complete trap, frustrating the traders, and it is not tradable for intraday traders. Only it is purely positional trading only can give money now, because the VIX is very low. If the VIX is high, then it's fine. Since the VIX is low also, and with the gap down, gap up happening continuously for 2 days, it is frustrating the traders. So you have to adapt yourself with a changing environment. Bank Nifty same choppiness, but Nifty also is okay, manageable with the gap up, gap down. But Bank Nifty 300 points gap up, 300 points gap down. What can somebody can do? Nothing. If you see after the gap down, nothing is moving at all. Just in the same range. And here also after gap up, nothing it is doing in the same range only. So I will give you maybe like tomorrow, whatever for today. For somebody, for example, somebody has a shorted say straddle without hedge. Okay, if you have done something like that, how you can manage that risk, keeping that your shorted call option. I want to take one thing on special video on that. Okay, for that also same thing, like 50 likes for this video, then I'm going to make something on that special for people who want to manage firefighting on the shorted calls which is in loss, how to recover that loss. That strategy also I'm going to teach you. It is very interesting will be. Okay, if you're interested in learning, definitely is you show your response by showing the likes. Then coming to the key data points, the Nifty is bullish, no doubt on that, and this one is a bearish Bank Nifty, but border case. VIX has come down to below 20. Coming to FI position, it is very tricky. If you see here what happened, yesterday they are holding 10,000 contracts, today they are suddenly gone 16,000 contracts up, 34,000 minus then 10,000, then 20,000. So this is the way how they are trapping the traders, and they have a very clear plan for some big moves on any side. But when they want to come out with a new big move, because everybody is aware, no, because what happened in the market in the March, and everybody, any down move comes, immediately people are thinking that market is going to go below 10,000, 9,000. That's the thinking is there, because people have the memory problem. Whatever they happened in the near past, then they cannot forget so easily. The Nirmala Sitharaman candle, still people remember that candle, 20th September. So that's a memory problem. It is a curse or it is a blessing, no, I don't know. But most of the times this is being used as a curse for the traders, and they are being trapped, because every day when somebody speak to any person, traders, they think that tomorrow there can be a big gap down or lower circuit, upper circuit, Bank Nifty can go 1,000 points. That will not happen, because when the VIX is so low and FI is not having so much of open positions or long short, then sudden gap down, gap up cannot happen. Even that day when Thursday, that Wednesday, Dow Jones came down by 170 points, that itself people started getting panic and big gap down came. So you get a very good price when the put option is, when the gap down happens, put price you will get very good price. When the price is going with gap up, then you will get a very good price in the call options. Today also in Telegram channel I mentioned that call option very good price is there, IV is very high, so use the opportunity to short the call options. Okay, so that's what you have to do. Over a period of time you will understand the price movements. I'll be keep teaching you small things. So here Lakshman Rekha is the bullish only, there is no problem at all. And IV, if you see here, people put IV is higher slightly, and if you see put IV slightly here, not big gap. So still I am feeling that there will be a gap down only on Monday to trap the people who bought call options. But again it could be range bound day only and frustrating all the people. Nifty also may be expiring again at 11,300 this week expiring to frustrate all the people, because FI is also not taking big positions on the long side or the short side. just they are trading with 15,000 contracts every day. And coming to the midpoint, 11,390 is the level. Above this only we can see some strength, and in case of Bank Nifty, above 22,225 will be strength for bulls. And in case of moving averages, Nifty 20-day moving average, at least we should hold 11,222 is the level, so it's almost 150 points away from this level, so we have enough cushion for Nifty. Strength is there. In case of Bank Nifty, 21,883 is the level, and here also almost 500 points cushion is there, and nothing to worry. In case of any down move, first we have to break 20-day moving average. Okay, so coming to the key data points, so you have to keep a tab of these call high and low of yesterday. Okay, this I not updated, this I need to update because even though data was not there. So keep a tab of the previous day call high and previous day put high. If there is a break of this previous day high call and put prices, then you go for buying. But buying also will not give you much money because VIXs keep coming down every day. Because if the VIX is coming down, then you will not make money by buying options, because you will be end up losing money only. You have to do strategy and take positions, then only you can make money at these times. If suddenly VIX is going up, it will take time, because market to make a U-turn of increasing the VIX will not come overnight. It will change time, change the gear from 20, 22, 23, then only spike will come. So coming to the trading levels for Monday, 22,400 long breakout and 22,200 short breakout. So you have to look for these opportunities whenever any gap down comes. Look for shorting 22,200 call option, the put option. Then similarly on the gap up, if 22,400 call option can be shorted. So option buyers has to wait for a right opportunity, but option sellers can enter the market anytime, because you have very good strategies. Because when you short, for example, when the gap down happens on Monday, you short 22,200 and market continues goes down, you can short the call options, double the quantity you can short and hedge this position. That's the beauty of option trading if you know the proper strategies. And in case of Nifty, 11,400 long breakout and 11,340 is a short breakout. So this is the range, very narrow, 160 points only. Normally it will be, if you see the VIX, when the VIX is very high, this will be around 300-400 points, the range will be there. Now the ranges keep coming down slowly. Anytime the VIX can expand with the news, big news coming out. So be ready for something like that, but till the time you have to learn to trade with a small VIX only. Okay, possible that we can, I'm not sure how many people have saw the VIX at 12 also, even it gone to 10 also. Okay, the lowest levels, that time never short the options at all. You have to change your mindset. That time you have to be ready for shorting, buying options, and you have to ride the wave. Okay, so when the VIX come to 10, 12 and all, then you should be very prepared, square off the positions of any options writing is there, and go for option buying. So coming to learning time, 2-3 things I will tell you. What are the things I will teach you today. This time it could be little lengthy video. I don't think you'll be having any problem in learning new things. Okay, so here this is the chart. Okay, 2-minute chart. Now regression lines, I told you how to make it. Okay, for example, this is the start of the day. I tell here regression tool, I will do here like this. You can make any range, whatever range, and then you can see whenever it is going up, then see how when it's going from this range. Okay, how you can do this range to measure. If you see, there is a one technical thing also, you just know this. Whenever it is breaking a range like this, just make a parallel channel like this. Okay, plot a parallel channel like this. What is the range? Oh, sorry, this will delete. So what you do is just keep this, shift it here. So the channel's length, whatever is the height of the channel, the same channel height, you can see it is coming here. You can see, okay, this is channel height. So this channel, whatever the range happening in this past, once you got a breakout, that's the height. So automatically, once you know the channel is broken the height, this is the range you are going to see. Okay, so this is how you use the regression lines. This is one purpose. Okay, now so you don't want to see like this automatically. I told about the automatically how you can put the regression lines. Okay, here just remember this one thing, settings, the settings for regression lines, right click, settings, visibility, not here, visibility, style. Extend lines you have to mention so that it will come for the future price also. Okay, now I'll remove this. Now I'll show you how you put the automated ones. Automatically, dynamically, past 20 candles or 50 candles, you can plot the chart. So go here, function, here you try here linear regression. Okay, once you select linear regression, you will have 100 candles actually. Here if you see settings, you can see 100 candles, make it to 50 candles. 50 candles, based on 50 candles the trend will be forming. In the style, ensure that extend lines is there. Okay, now let us see how this behaves, and now we'll have one more thing, the McGinley dynamic. So McGinley dynamic is not available in the Zerodha. So some people have sent me message that so it's not available, how to do it. I will show you also. There is a way how you can get McGinley dynamic in the Zerodha. Just stay tuned. Now here McGinley dynamic is there. I'll plot 50. Okay. In case of 2 minutes chart, I am plotting here 50. So this is settings. You make it little black so that you know the movement very clearly. Now I'll make a time lapse for Nifty from today what happened. So based on 50 candles, this one actually, if you see here, when the price is above this median, the red line, then it is a bullish. Okay, what happens once we go this angle, you can see this angle is around 65-70 degrees. That time we can look for shorting the call options. Okay, once you break this line. So what happened, I told at the time morning 22,500 call I shorted. That's the time I told you. In the Bank Nifty the same thing happened. If you see, the same thing happened in the Bank Nifty also. After that we started coming down. If you see the way how the the three lines are parallelly going down, showing it is a very clear range. You see the range how it is forming, very narrow, that's indicating that it's a range bound completely. Then you can see the protection also coming from the McGinley dynamic 50 period moving average, 50 period average. We get a support here. Once we get a support here, that time we can short the puts holding the shorted call options. Because if you buy put option, then you may not be able to make money, because suddenly the market reverses and the time value will come down. So if you see here that regression lines automatically moving for the past 50 candles automatically. Total 50 candles it takes into consideration every time. Okay, just this is the way how you do it. Automatically once the angle of this regression lines is coming down, then you can be ready for the, and also below the McGinley dynamic, be ready for shorting the call options more. You see here how the McGinley dynamic is reacting. Okay, this is how the Nifty it happened. So remember this settings, regression lines 50 candles, McGinley dynamic 50 is a parameter. This one thing you have to remember. And how to enable this McGinley dynamic in the Zerodha. Okay, so in the Zerodha what you can do is if you go to studies, okay, in the studies if you see here McGinley MC, okay, is not there. Now what we'll do is we'll go to the my profile. So my profile, if you go here, come down, there is two things, chart IQ, trading view. So default will be chart IQ. Now select trading view. Okay, now after selecting the trading view, now go for chart. Once you go for the chart, select the timeline, what are 5 minutes, whatever you can select. Volume, I'll just remove it. Go to the indicators, then you can type here McGinley dynamic, you get it. Okay, so this way you can get the same thing what you saw in trading view, you can get here also. Okay, but here the step line also is there, step line is there, and you can do the same thing what I had done there. Okay, so this way how you can get McGinley dynamic in Zerodha using the small changing in the setup in the my profile. Okay, hope you got this. And there is one more update on the HDFC Bank. I have made some changes in the portfolio. I closed August expiry and opened September expiry. Why I have changed? Because I like one of student asked me very particularly. I like the students' intelligence. Please be sharp on what I am making changes. Why? Because I just done changes, but I not explained you. Normally, if you see the document I mentioned in the originally, strangle, I always tell to go for strangle. That time the VIX was around 28-30 levels. Okay, but now the VIX has come to 19 levels. Now If you go for strangle, then the premium is very less and sudden spike on the prices, then you will be able to not manage. That's the reason we are going for the straddle. Now we are getting almost 80 rupees now. 1060 is the strike price, and 80 rupees means we have break even what level, 1060 plus 80. So the break in level will be 1145975. Okay, and the chances are very less that we may go to 1150. Even if you go to 1150, then we have some shares which you bought for 125, or like 125 shares is there, that will give profits. And also we made profits for 2 months, it's almost 35,000 rupees profit we made. So that will take care. And also we can move the positions with the changing in the option pane. We have to keep changing the positions. It's not that we have to sit idle and just watch the making losses. We have to make the changes. So keep watching this videos. I'll be keep updating on the HDFC Bank options also. So just ensure that you have 50 likes at least in this video, so that I will bring some more new video in the weekend, new learning. Okay, have a nice weekend, enjoy your weekend. Thank you.